Hello there, Scooby Doo. Anyway, hello everybody. We are live here on YouTube, doing our live stream here. I have four guests with me. First we have Phenomenal One.
Hello, everybody.
We have Danny Boy Lewis, and with his Scooby Doo, which is currently frozen right now. Take a look. It's frozen. There you
Hello.
go. And we also have Ben Wonder. How you doing, Ben?
How you doing? Yeah, I'm in bed.
I can tell. And so I decided to go live here because I said I was going live tonight. I was going to do it at around 6 my time, but not only I was eating dinner, but I was filming other videos. So, um, but hope everybody's doing well. And for those who watch Rant and Rave, I was not on last week's show because, well, Paige and Eric were on. So, what did you think of that episode, Paige?
It took 73 episodes for me to make an appearance on R&R, but I finally did it, and I made my debut episode, and it was a pretty nice episode. I wish, David, you were there to talk. I wish you were there to input your thoughts on the Cherry's Wild stuff, but other than that, it was a pretty I enjoyed that episode.
Yes. And so it all remind the last time that me and Andrew were on was episode 27. But we're not going to get into that. There's look in the chat. So how are you doing, Danny? I guess that's Scooby Doo speaking for him. I think Danny needs to refresh his page. Because I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna message him that. Yeah, Danny needs to refresh his page. I guess we'll go to Ben then. How you doing, Ben?
Doing okay. Just tired, but all's good.
Yeah. Well, we have our there's Jose in the chat as well.
Jose.
But yes, so we have our upcoming project that we are doing. That me, Ben, Sabara, Jordan, Mike are doing. And I think it's going to be a good one. The Bubbling 5 reality program. It's going to be on the YouTube channel of Barbaro Studios. It's going to air Saturday nights, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Time starting April. And the show is going to be for Wi-Fi issues on your end. Yeah, try to refresh the page.
Yeah, we can see that.
Hello there, Legacy of Dragon. And we also have Brennan here, who is a good panelist on Lock It In. Now, like a certain there's goes in.
Oh, yes. And speaking of Lock It In, if you haven't checked out our very own Lock It In the Game Show podcast merch, be sure to check that out on Redbubble.
And what is that you're holding?
Yeah.
What did you say?
What's that merchandise you're holding?
Well, right now I'm holding the Lock It In coasters.
Yes.
You get a set of 4, and then if you're feeling really adventurous, you can buy yourself a golden
ticket.
Well, it's a golden ticket for some people, but a Lock It In journal.
Yes.
Very convenient. Very convenient if you're bored at work and you decide to write some very bored, if you're very bored at work, and you decide to write some game show notes.
Yes, use your like a notebook and coasters and everything. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I get so bored. I get so bored at Costco sometimes that I just carry that with me, and I just start writing. And I just been writing about game, and I've been just writing about Fremantle game shows in there. I got nothing else to do.
Which is a good idea. And
Oh yeah, and I also and these coasters are also handy for holding up a microphone. So yeah.
What microphone do you use, by the way, for those who
I have a D Schulze. I have a D Schulze. That's the microphone I have now.
Okay. And looks like Chester just told me that he'll be joining soon, so we have another person making a
Okay, hey.
That's good.
Fellow baseman.
Yes. And also I want this live stream to be where people make their debut as well, because that's the main purpose of these two streams here. Because I want to do something. And there's Danny playing his. By the way, him and Charlie sort of boxed the video link on his server.
Yes, I saw the video. It was great. I'm so glad he got it. And
Charlie.
Yes. But yes, congratulations, Danny, on your how many sales?
what's that?
How many sales you've gotten? So
Almost coming up on the 50 mark pretty shortly.
Wow.
I might need to buy. I might need to buy from there again.
Yeah, buy one of everything. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. But
buy one of everything. Just don't get a sour cream that's worth $60 for God's sake.
oh yeah.
Mainly because the main reason why is because I've been running through this book pretty quickly. Like I've had.
Oh.
Let me see. I have. Let me see. 3 scripts. I have 3 live and uncut scripts in here. I have a whole retrospective on Fremantle game shows in here. Well, almost a whole retrospective. I'm still in like the dismantle period of Fremantle. I have some booking notes in here, and I have some work notes in here. I have a little bit of everything in here. This thing is starting to get a little thick.
Louis Elfman.
You should have I should have made you a live and uncut notebook so you can have separate notes for live and uncut and then notes for a game.
Oh yeah. And speaking of Live and Uncut, the season finale of Live and Uncut is March 17th. As that'll be our 10th and final episode of the season, as we've had it quite this season so far for season 2, and our producers have decided that we should renew the show for another season, and the show will be returning in June. Date to be determined.
Awesome.
Well, you were talking about knocking in, right? Or not cut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were talking about.
So, how many episodes of Violent Cut will be for season 2? Like,
well, in total, if you count all the impromptus, I think it's about
there you are, Tom.
13 or 14 or so. Oh, hey, Tom is here.
I won't be here for long. I promised Mason and Lennon that I do, because I guess they wanted me to join them. But they aren't started, and David was, so I figured I'd join you guys.
How you doing, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
I'm doing good. What's up?
But to answer your question, David, including the next 2 episodes, season 2 will have a total of 15 episodes.
Okay. So,
and that is including some impromptus, and that is including 2 special episodes. So
the impromptu. 15. The impromptu episodes were the best ones, weren't they?
Hey, I'm excited for that new show you guys are talking about there.
The Bumbling 5.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this very much.
I love the idea of it. Like, you guys, it's perfect for you guys.
And
it sounds like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a cure for insomnia. No, I'm just kidding.
With a name like that, you guys could literally do anything off the walls, and it's fine, because the name implies that this is what you get.
Yeah. And it's a talk show, basically.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Does anyone know what the format is? Or is there a format?
Well, I think Abara is doing most of the planning for right now. I think, but as of right now, after chilling with Joy last night, we've been talking about some ideas for the pilot episode. Like Ben reading.
Well, we can't really give too much away,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
yeah, I don't know what happened to Danny, but I
What's
don't
up,
want
Jose?
any spoilers away, but you may see some stuff that you may enjoy.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It suits you guys, and I think I love like the thing. Not for nothing, but I hate open forum streams. I like the idea of like having a show like Bofas or having a show like Rant and Rave or having a show that you guys are doing. I like the idea of just having an exclusive show where it is what it is, and you guys just work on that. Like, don't get me wrong, open forums are good, but it's always inconsistent. But when you guys get like a show, it's pretty much a consistent thing. So I like just sitting back and watching it.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm putting a dig on the Outcast because the Outcast can also be very inconsistent as much as I enjoy it.
Hello there, Chester.
Here's Jester.
Hello.
Okay.
What's up, Chester? What happened to your hair?
It's just in a ponytail.
Oh, it's back. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought you cut it.
I'm trying to.
Oh, really? You are?
Yeah, it's been long. It's my post pandemic look.
Oh
when I was
yeah.
still in the pandemic.
Yeah.
But
hey, Jester, I think this is my first time being with you in a stream.
Oh, is it? Holy shit. That's great. I mean,
It
holy
might
poop.
be.
Holy poop.
It might be because like I don't think I've ever been in a stream with him, so it's like, oh wow, he's here.
yes.
I remember seeing Paige's YouTube back in 2015. It was one of his it was when he did that video about Chris Benoit being banned in that video game. I think WWE 2K15 or was it 16?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Look at that page. You have
video.
fans from 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
The legacy of YouTube. Phenomenal legacy.
Like so sometimes I don't even think about my like ever since like I took YouTube seriously back in like since like last year. I don't think about my content from like back then.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good though. I don't think about anything I did 10 years ago. Never mind last year. I don't even think about anything I did last year.
Yeah.
It's all about what's coming out next.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And by the way, about the bubbling 5.
Is it the Bubbling 5? What's up, Luke, by the way? Tom Sawyer show.
It's the
Bumbling. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Bumbling. All right.
problem.
But back to what I was saying. That's for those who watched Chilling with Jory this past Friday, like for the last hour. That's a little preview, but the pilot is where you get the main idea.
The pilot will be coming soon. About
It's gonna be around St. Patrick's Day.
yeah, we haven't determined the date yet, but
Do you guys need any sponsors?
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Like McDonald's or Costco or Walmart or
I think I have a good idea, David, but I'll just mention it to you privately.
Yeah, there you go. You always have to suggest podcasts or live streams of Webro.
Yeah.
yes.
So
you guys need a t-shirt? Danny can get you a t-shirt.
Yeah. Maybe, but speaking of the Hammy Outcast, Tom, what do you have to say of what's gonna happen like after episode 40? What are your thoughts about it?
Oh my God.
Oh, you're talking about I don't know. I can't disclose any information that's being spoken about behind the scenes in terms of going forward, because I didn't even know that Charlie announced episode 40 was happening. I knew it was happening. I didn't know he had announced it. I thought he was going to save that announcement for it.
No, yeah. He told me to not say it, but I'm just asking what your thoughts about the whole thing. Like,
not to say it. He already said it on our group chat.
Yeah.
So I'll say it here. Thursdays, episode 40. Well, Thursday, episode 40. We're gonna go head to head with Rant and Rave at this. I think Charlie wanted to do it at 7, which would be 8 o'clock Eastern time. And we're going to go head to head, which I think is fine. I think it's cool. I think that it's good competition. I actually messaged Brandon privately, and we spoke about it, and we were in agreement. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that only good things are going to come out of it. And if both of us market this thing correctly, it'll actually help the views, and it'll both benefit from it. But it's just Thursday is going to be the test episode. Well, episode 40 is going to be a test episode.
And maybe Hulk Hogan will watch.
Maybe Hulk Hogan will be there. So you don't know.
If anything, it's going to step up the game for both.
That's what I said to Brandon, yeah. So, only good things.
For both of them. Because I think Rant and Rave needs a little bit of a boost. Heyman Outcast can definitely use a boost too. So both things. So I think this is both things on good sides.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens. But going forward, I don't know. Well, I do know, but you don't know.
Yeah. But it's going to be something. I think Brandon is going to be doing some more planning as to Rant and Rave ideas.
That's perfect. See, this is what we want. And then that makes us want to plan.
Yes.
And one of the segments should be called Random Dancing.
No, if we're smart about this, and we can really get some fun interactions going between the two shows while we're live at the same time.
Bring in the data.
But
this is David's show. How's David's world? What's David doing?
The show is called iCarly. I David. Could you imagine?
Well,
who would watch that? Who would watch a sitcom about David's life?
Well, it depends. What kind of way? Is it a comedy or is it a serious drama? An action?
I imagine it's probably gonna. I imagine it's a comedy.
Parody.
It's a parody. It's a sketch. Yeah. It's a sketch comedy.
It'll be on Showtime. So yeah,
it's a game show. It would probably be a game show, right, David?
Well, if I ever get a talk show myself, I'll be an original, but also talk about. Well, I don't know about politics, but that's for another time.
You could be on the Fox. You could be on the Fox News channel, David.
Oh heck no with Fox News. I mean, if I had to choose between CNN or Fox News, it'll be Fox News. But
all right. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see if that podcast with Mason and Lennon started. If not, I'm gonna just come back here. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Thanks for stopping by. Check out his Twitch channel, the Tom Moses Show on Twitch. Which might be better than the Outcast, but but so yeah, if David is gonna have his own game show, he's gonna need some subtitles for himself. Yeah, nice try, Mike. Nice try. I'll make sure I have a microphone that you can all hear. And yeah, so nice try.
It'll be a fun show with it.
But how are you doing, Chester?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm easing back into making content since the COVID and that storm that happened. Oh man, I hate it. I'm still pissed off at that storm that happened here in Texas.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. The snowstorm. Yeah.
Jester, I do got an idea for some content. I know you're gonna like it. I'll tell you it later.
Oh boy. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay in Texas, despite what's going on over there. I
Oh
just
yeah, they're
hope.
gonna get rid of their mask mandates.
Oh yeah, I'm not happy about that. Like,
I know Jordan is how he feels about the
But
mask
the
thing.
thing is, just because, like, this is what, like the thing is, just because they're lifting mask mandates doesn't mean that it's not a good idea. That doesn't mean that it's a good idea to not wear a mask.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's it has to be a common courtesy at this point.
Hello there, Para. So today I noticed something when watching. Let's see, but yeah, about the mask thing, we still need to wear it regardless. Like especially in hospitals, mind you,
yeah.
and in schools. So even if we get the vaccines, which I already got my first dose this past Wednesday, we still need to be careful and have masks on. But I know everybody doesn't want to wear a mask, but like me, but we all have to. But I think maybe sometime this year, the mask things will be gone. As for like what happened to Texas, so which I gotta say this, like starting that thing like in Texas, that's not a good idea for Texas. Now, if it's somewhere like in the warm area like California, that'll be something I can agree with. But with Texas, no. And
I don't know if I would agree with California because Texas and California are two pretty big states.
True, but in California,
and cases were generally more popular because I know Texas had like 22,000.
They're pretty much the opposite.
Now they're
like 20. Yeah, like Texas had like 22,000 in a day.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if that would be a good idea for Texas to out of nowhere just start saying, okay, let's lift the mask mandate.
Yeah.
Like especially like in this time of the pandemic. It'd be one thing if it was a state like Virginia or so where we only have like 1,000 or so new cases.
Yeah.
A day. But like in Texas where like the number is still very much pretty high.
Yeah, it's not a good idea in Texas.
I would not recommend. Like I don't think that, like
because of the hospitality. I mean, the hospital rates have been going down, and our for San Antonio, basically, it's been going down to the 300s of new cases daily. But I'm still gonna be wearing my mask. I don't want to get it again.
Yes, and make sure to wear a mask during sex, but not that kind of mask.
Well, you got to wear a mask up here, and then you got to wear one down there, just at the end of the day.
Yes.
Hot dang it.
Only real ones know.
David, just grow some face here, get a girl, you'll understand. But just keep wearing them. Keep wearing the mask. Keep social distancing. Keep washing your hands and all that other fun stuff.
Especially washing your hands. Just saying.
And use hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
But
and don't be one of those jerks on the internet that's gonna like charge $30 or $40 for a thing of hand sanitizer.
I think I remember like back last year, like someone used the hand sanitizer like to put in your eye or something, or whatever that article was. I don't remember, but people are crazy with them. But we need to use the proper one. But now, how did I feel after I got the vaccine this past Wednesday? I'm gonna say is I felt good. After it might take a little bit of time to recover because I my back elbow was sore, but if you take medicine, it still go away. So, and that's what I did, and it turned out to be successful getting the vaccine.
That's good. I'm getting mine on Tuesday, my second dose, and they, parents and my sister got their second vaccines, and the next day they get so tired from the vaccine that they just sleep until like 11, or they just feel tired when they get up. And I'm not sure if that's probably going to happen the same way that I do. So we'll see.
Yeah, but let's see what happens down the road. But
Yeah.
let's I think it's good to talk about some. I think it's time to talk about a topic here. What is coming up on our YouTube channel? So I'll start with the person on the right here. That'll be P1. So what's coming up on your channel? Hello?
Who? Oh.
What?
I said what's coming up on your channel, P1. I'm asking everybody, but I will start with you, Paige. What's coming up on your channel?
Well, obviously, the final 2 episodes of Live Uncut of this season, so we can finish up season 2. Because season 2, I've been kind of wanting to finish it up, and I think it needs to be finished up, and I think everyone kind of is in agreement. So we're gonna finish up season 2 of Live Uncut this month, with the final episode being on March 17th. I'm also doing some more solo videos. I just did a solo video yesterday. As I started a new series on my channel called Corrupt Pastors.
Oh, that's a series, not a one-time thing. Oh God.
Well, granted, I didn't plan it to actually be a series, but after because my first plan was I did the Pastor Greg Locke video, and then I just never touched that topic again. Because that video is just, if you haven't seen that video, oh my God, check that out. That is. You will cringe and crazy. You'll cringe and craziness because he's over here calling people who wear masks Nazis and all this other shit. It's just it's off the wall.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna give you an example of a corrupt pastor in the chat, but no one say his name out loud because I don't want to give him any attention. Okay.
Okay.
Who's next?
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Do you know who that is?
I've not heard of him, but I will definitely be looking at him.
Oh God! Well, you're in for a treat.
Oh, I know who he is.
So yeah,
okay.
So yeah, I did I did the Greg Locke video.
No
I never thought and I didn't think I'd ever touch the topic of crazy pastors again. But then Pastor Stuart Owen Clark comes out and decides to think that overweight women are a cause of marital issues. So yeah, that kind of officially started the series of Corrupt Pastors. So that's on my channel. So there'll definitely be more episodes as time goes on of that, and then there's also gonna be some more individual, more content just all around together. No rhyme, no rhythm. What's gonna happen? I am working on mini-series. I am working on bringing back some series that I once did, but I think that it's maybe time to bring it back since now my channel is definitely different than it once was, and maybe I'm trying to start something with Jester. We'll see about that. But that's what's going on my channel.
All right, I'll go to Danny then.
Well, I may do a series called Corrupt Accordion Players. No. I could probably do a series on that, but I don't have any other plans other than to do a 1,000 subscriber special if it ever happens, and a video at the end with all my friends wishing me congratulations on having 1,000 subscribers. So
awesome! Congrats.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
And let me see how many subscribers you have right now. You are at 955 subscribers.
All right. Well, let's get those numbers up, people.
Yes. And that means you should make a video at least once a week if you want to make that happen.
Well, yeah, I know.
But and
if he keeps uploading videos in his collection, then he'll be fine.
Yes.
And my suggestion is, from time to time, look back at your most viewed videos and do more videos of those most viewed videos, so the popular videos can continue on. And
yes.
Because that's my idea to anybody out there. Look at your most popular videos and just do at least once every other month of those popular videos, or whatever is best for you. Because if you want to grow your channel, because popular videos receives grows your channel. So yeah.
Yes, and people are, and the game show community are suckers for anything relating to deal or no deal. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that is very much true.
Yeah. And I guess price is right as well, but mostly deal or no deal. What's coming up on your channel page? Not page. Chester.
Oh, I'm pretty much gonna wrap up. I want to finish up the Madden gaming series I'm doing, and then I'm gonna start continue on the Cyberpunk series I'm doing. Everyone knows about that game. I got pretty good views for playing it though. I was shocked. 7 was my biggest one.
But.
And I'm about to message Jester my idea. I know he's gonna like it.
He can say it on the air if he wants, but
no, we're gonna keep this in private because the other guys you're not gonna understand.
By the way, Paige, if you have any ideas for me, you're more than welcome to tell me if you have any ideas.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, when you get ideas, yeah, I'll be giving you ideas. But
I have an idea.
Yes, Daniel.
You should do a commercial for my Redbubble. You see, here's the thing. David always asks me, "Oh, I have ideas."
He does need help.
I'll be like, David, I ain't got no good ideas. I mean, if I give you ideas, it's just...
His sales are starting to slack, people. Be sure to buy something from his Redbubble.
Yes.
No,
and you can buy it from David's Etsy. David thinks he's going to make a living off of editing videos for people on Etsy. Not
a living, but mostly as for on the side, same with Twitch.
Well, that's good luck.
but if you want me to,
if you don't buy something, we'll send the Rocket In Mafia on you.
Yes. I almost got the Mafia sent to me myself because Redbubble took its sweet ass time to deliver the coasters and stuff to Paige. But
they're still in the chat. If I'm gonna make a Redbubble commercial, I'll do that on one of my game show episodes, which I'll explain.
Oh, that's fine. Yes.
But speaking of game show episodes, I might as well talk about my channel now. Coming March 27th, people, I'm going to be presenting a new game show called Gold Rush, and my fellow moderator Andrew Hawking will be hosting that series of Gold Rush. And the series premiere will come in March 27th. You're going to see some fun, exciting games, and maybe and also some funny commercials, I guess. And there'll probably be premiere events. So, and I'm gonna air them Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So that means 11 a.m. for Central. and 9 a.m. Pacific. I hope I got that right. So yeah, stay tuned for Go Rush. And as for other videos on my channel, I'll be doing Week Wednesdays. I'm at episode 9 right now. Episode 10 of Week Wednesdays will be next week, which not sure what game yet, but as for Week Wednesdays, I'm not sure if I want to add Wii U games, but I'll see what I can do. I'll make a poll about that. But what, Danny?
Nothing.
Sure. But yeah. And also, when I'll be doing live streams again here, if this one is successful, as for not having any problems on this one, I'm planning to do more live streams this summer. I want to get Streamyard Pro. This summer, so that way I could do my own chill streams on here. So I'll probably be doing that this summer, and I think it'll be cool to have 10 people on, and also I could do many other stuff on it. Plus, I think I could do stuff with OBS virtual camera. I'm not quite too sure. And also like effect. I don't know if I can have effects on the Pro. But I am looking forward to doing that, so that way I could grow my channel. Now, as for doing it on multi-platforms, probably not, but I think it's going to be a good many series. Now, I don't know about the official schedule for it, but I think it's going to be a good one. But let's give a little review of this past week of certain shows. We already did Rent and Rave. It was a good one. Let's talk about Live in a Cut this past Wednesday. It was crazy, and we're not gonna go into much detail unless if we want to, Paige. But
That's what I say. Yeah, let's not talk about what happened on there. A lot happened on that episode. That was probably the most impactful episode of the season so far. That's saying something, considering fact
Even
of all
more,
15.
even more than impromptu episode 8.
Oh yeah, then especially that impromptu episode 8. Oh yeah, this was more impactful than that. That's all you that's all you really need to know. And impromptu episode 8 is the most viewed live and uncut ever.
Yes, and I did my big part on that, because I did the trailer, I promoted like a lot of groups. I made the thumbnail, which I'm very proud of.
Yes, that was a good trailer. It was inspired from one of my previous trailers, but
yes,
we needed a sequel.
Yes, I gotta say it was way better than your trial, Danny.
Yeah, my trial wasn't. It was a lot. It was more relaxed.
Well, this wasn't really just a trial. We like this was us just going in. Like this really wasn't a trial.
It was
like,
a straight up arrest or whatever.
Like no, that was a straight up like death penalty.
Yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend people to watch that if you like those type of stuff. But I did my big part on that, and I think it's one of my favorite episodes of all time of like Living the Cup, because I have a role in that, and I'm just very proud of how the episode turned out on P1's channel. But we did have some other favorite moments, this year as well. And we have a lot more to go. And as I said before, I want to make this year the best of it, and not like we did last year, because we don't know what happened last year. But this year I want to make the best of it, make more videos with other people, and just having a fun time making videos, because that's what I like to do. And same for live streaming as well. And I am going to do some streams on Twitch as well, which it'll be coming also in April once I have my room ready to go. Now the painting is almost done, pretty much. We just have to do some extra things on it. But however, I have to have all my materials back in there, or equipment. I have to put all my equipment back in there, so it's going to take some time. But it's going to be all worth it at the end. So stay tuned for that. Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, let's see. What else should we talk about here? Let's talk about what TV shows we watched recently. So,
Okay, I got one actually.
Okay.
Everybody Loves Raymond. Does anyone remember that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
show.
a good show. Funny.
In this episode, Raymond tells his wife that he needs her to accompany him to this function for sports or work or something. Because what he does is he writes in the sports column in the newspaper. That's what he does for a living, right? And he complains to him. He says, "Oh, you always make me late. You always fixing your hair or something. You take too long." So when we go out tomorrow night, you need to be in the car by 9 o'clock, and if not, then I'm going to leave without you. And she said, okay. So then she gets ready early, but a curling iron gets stuck in her hair. And she's stuck doing it. She's running down the stairs, and he says, hey, is Ray still here? And then his brother, Robert, he's like, yeah, I think so. And he's like, okay, well, tell him I'm getting a curling iron in my hair. And he said, okay. Then he goes outside, and he sees the car is gone. And he's like, Deborah, he's gone. And she's just pissed, and they all grill him for doing that to his wife, and it was pretty funny.
All right. Paige, what TV shows you watch recently?
Well, I haven't really had so much time to watch a whole lot of TV, but one thing that I have really been kind of I've really been watching on I've been really kind of catching up on is this. I've been watching. Well, on the opposite. The opposite of Everybody Loves Raymond essentially is kind of Everybody Hates Chris.
That's a good show as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching that. I've been watching that because it's been on a little bit, and and I also been keeping up with Dylan Price as much as I can. Even though 9 out of 10 I'm working when those come on, which kind of sucks considering now that I have 2 jobs, so I'm pretty much working 6 days a week now. So
sure.
Yeah.
And I did get to watch Wheel of Fortune last night. There was a lot of hype for it. I DVR'd it. I watched it at like 1 a.m, and I was like, oh, that's nice. It was a good game. That's all I'm gonna say. In case, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I did see Jeopardy. I did see Jeopardy.
Oh yes.
And Mike's last game.
I am not looking forward to the next host of Jeopardy.
Yeah. It's
Go ahead. You there, Ben?
Yeah, I'm still here. I thought you were talking to somebody else.
No, you can continue.
Yeah. Well, for me, I don't really watch much TV, so I can't really say, what I've watched recently. So I had the best answer for that.
Speaking of Jeopardy, I'm planning not to watch any Jeopardy until until the next season. I'll just put it that way because I want people to realize that the people we want is either Mike or Ken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But personally, I would say give them at least a fair shot because a lot of people were surprised, which I don't know why, about how good Mike was and how good Ken was. Because a lot of people didn't want Ken, and a lot of people were surprised about that. So I would say don't just not watch because in reality, the host doesn't matter so much as the contestants do, in my opinion.
Yes, that's what Alex always says. The contestants are the stars of the show.
And plus, I'm pretty sure Alex would want you to watch, regardless, nonetheless.
Yes, he would.
But yeah, but I'm playing my main prediction is they won't announce the next host until before the next season starts.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. And me and Danny were going to be talking about that on an episode of Lock It In.
Yes.
And hopefully not a certain someone will be on that episode, but that's for a different story.
He will. Oh, I know who you're talking about, but he will.
It's okay. We'll just dab him before we can get on.
But
Well, who should we get on Lock It In? Because we had Rich, who we all know was one of the best people ever, and then we got Comedy Fan. We got Comedy Fan, who's always
Comedy Fan's my dude. Like I like
always
Comedy
fun.
Fan.
He's always fun to have around.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good guy. And then we had Joey Acacia. Joey, I mean, it was his first ever podcast, so he said some shit that we could have edited out.
Joey needs to understand how it works.
Paige, you forgot to edit out one part where Joey said, "Oh, Pat Sajak made fun of a disability," and I told Joey to shut up, and we're gonna edit that part out. But Paige, you never edited that part out, so that's it. The final thing for everyone to hear.
I'll admit, I kind of lazily edited that last episode because I was just trying to get it done. But I'll definitely thoroughly edit the next episode.
Okay.
yes. Also guys had Brent Beauregard.
Yes, we did. We had him. Well, technically, we had him on episode 0, which was the pilot.
Yeah.
But, yes, he did help.
We could definitely have Boulderguard and.
Yeah.
David stealing my idea. You better be free at 10. LOL, you schmuck. I'm not stealing your idea, Cherry. I just wanted to. I was originally planning to go live around 6 or 7. Like for few days this past week, I wanted to go live this Saturday, and I was busy. I was thinking of filming, and I was asking you when are you going live, so that way I won't crash your stream. Like I won't interrupt your stream.
But Boulderguard and Comedy Fan are easily like my top 2 picks. In no particular order. But
Yes.
No idea. You stole my idea. No, I had this idea for a while. I wanted to do 2 streams this week or whenever since the last one I did a stream.
Why are you arguing with Charlie?
Yeah,
Well,
it's like arguing with a kid.
Comedic relief.
Yeah, you're like arguing with like a 10-year-old David.
That's 2 10-year-old Davids going with each other.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Imagine that. Like David, like arguing with like a younger version of himself.
Oh god, I don't want to imagine that.
Weird.
Hey, it would make for a good YouTube video though.
Yes. We should do that.
Or I can make a skit talking to myself, even though I'm just editing it.
That's okay. Why don't you do that? Yeah.
Like David versus Hangman Charlie.
Well, I already did a skit video on Charlie, but
was it the Hitler one?
Yes.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Yes, it was.
But I have my green screen up ready to go, and I could just use that green screen just to make it look like I'm talking to. Oh, here's Brian Martin, everybody in the live chat.
Brandon
Martin.
And
my guy.
You know what? I have an idea. I should invite Brian Martin here, and you, Paige, can give, or anybody here can give Brian ideas for Ranking Raid.
I told him my idea in like Discord. I was telling him like, don't give me like. Well, I like the interview, the wrestler interviews.
Yeah, those are fun.
I think the interviews would do much better as if they were their own thing instead of a segment on R&R. That's just my honest opinion.
Well, I mean, well, to be fair, how often can you expect them to book a wrestling person every single week?
Yeah.
And well, not only that, but because you have more time to like talk about the things that you want to talk about. That's the main reason. Because I feel like if it's just like a 30-minute little piece on R&R, I feel like you don't really get it. It doesn't really leave like the most. It doesn't really get the best out of it, in my opinion. Versus where it's like if it's on his, like if he like had like his own somewhat kind of like host at home, but like wrestlers at home or something like that. If he had his equivalent of host at home, like if he had like wrestlers at home for something,
Could you
or
imagine
something to that regard.
Could you imagine that? Hello, Brandon Martin here, and I'm the host of my new show, Wrestlers at Home. Today we're gonna have Steve Biggs. Hey, how are you, Steve?
Or Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, yes, that's right. And now this week, Rant and Rave, it was good. I liked the Q&A part. I like the Q&A part because then I could just ask dumb shit to make people laugh. That's pretty much
because
the point.
think about if he did like that thing, like he would get some pretty good view. He would get some pretty decent views
in the wrestling community. Yes. And then they interviewed the Zelda guy, the Zelda girl, whatever her name is. And then but this week, what was the name of the girl they had on the other day?
And I also think it'll make the interview. I think it'll kind of make it more meaningful in a way.
Yes.
Because it'll kind of give you a reason to kind of go back to it.
Kevin Nash as Elmo. Imagine if we had the voice of Elmo on Ring.
The voice of Elmo.
That would be interesting.
Why don't you get the voice of? You could get the voice of Yakko from Animaniacs.
Or we could get that certain guy that you had on Corona Poker Chats.
No, don't take away my poker guys. I gotta interview them.
Danny, you're still ready to make a poker podcast.
That's what I tried to get Robbie Lawrence to do it, but he's always too busy doing something, and Aaron is too.
You can make it like a once a month or every other week thing.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because I know that podcast will probably be successful.
Well, as successful as you can be in the poker community, I mean, that's barely nothing.
Yeah. Well, I think it's for people who are interested in that stuff, but
yes.
Yeah.
But and by the way, what do you call it? Other stuff is coming up on my channel. I am planning to do some skip videos as well. Like I want to do my own bouncy vlog series coming. I think in sometime soon. I just have to figure out how to fix the program. That's the only issue. Yes, Danny again.
Speaking of skits,
I got an idea for a skit.
Yes.
You should have it to where the angry German cursing kid plays WWE 2K20.
Oh god.
Could you imagine?
Oh man, David, we still got to work on that one series.
9.
What series is that?
Let me type it in.
In the private chat?
Yeah, you'll see it in the private chat.
Oh yes, the money vault.
Yes, we still have to.
Better that than color war.
I think that will go. I think that'll be much better. I think that show will play better to both of our strengths.
It's going to be both on my channel and Paige's channel. But.
Oh, excuse me.
But yeah, I'm serving as David's EP for the series.
Wow. Those are some big shoes.
I think I can handle, considering the fact that like I already had to change the voiceovers in the game.
Yes.
Yes.
And fun fact, I actually changed like the voiceovers to where like the game will say, "You are now over $100,000." I changed that to the bed music that's used in the UK version of Deal or No Deal. Fun fact.
Also, another thing about voiceovers, there is a thing on Big Tron's Press Select where you can make your own audio announcing files. Just make sure you export them into SWF files. And I plan to look into that. So I can I don't know, I could be the announcer, I can have like a text to speech voice announcer or whatever the heck I want. But yeah, I plan to do that for Big Charles Prices Right. Which I might do some more gameplay stuff. I do want to do more Big Charles gameplay videos this month. What I want to do once I get the audio thing announcing pack working as for me, I'll make a video review about that sometime this month. So that way everything will be just for a gameplay video. And I want to do more Big Tron's Deal or No Deal games as well. I want to do more Million Dollar Mystery games. Not Million Dollar, Million Dollar Jackpot games. I mean.
Oh yeah, and I got another series that I can serve as an EP for you.
Deal or No Deal.
Maybe not this. Well, if you need an EP for that, I'm always available. But the main one being
I hope it's not Tic Tac Toe, y'all.
I'll make the merch for that one.
What's this? Big Tron Scrappy?
Scrabble.
Scrabble. You forgot to put the L in there.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, yeah.
David, don't tell him he missed a letter. You miss 3 letters all the time.
Anyway.
Well, I was confused there for a second.
But yeah, Scrabble. Big John Scrabble.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes. Does anyone here, David? Do you know what the Scrabble game show is?
I've seen it before, just haven't got into it.
Who was the
that
host?
much.
Who's the host?
What's it, Scrabble? I hope it's not Chuck Woolery.
It is Chuck Woolery.
Oh god.
Danny's favorite host.
Hell, if I had the opportunity, I would totally interview Chuck Woolery and publish it, and I wouldn't give a damn about any of it.
David, what you need to do is you need to, like, when you're done with this stream, like,
Yes.
just sit down, watch some Scrabble, maybe have like some soda with you or something. Because I think you might be out of lotion or something. But just sit down, watch some Scrabble, and just.
I'll watch what do you call it? I'll watch Password, Lingo, and Scrabble there.
Scrabble was a bit confusing for me at first.
Scrabble.
It definitely, like, there's definitely like a second where you have to like kind of ease yourself into it, because it's nothing like the Scrabble board game. Like, heads up.
No, not in the least.
But they did a good job of making it into a good TV game.
Speaking of,
which I actually kind of want to buy the board game of the TV Scrabble. I actually kind of want to buy the board game of it.
They did. They made a board game of the TV.
Yeah, just look up TV Scrabble on eBay.
Shit.
Speaking of Password, I actually watched Password, both Password and Super Password on Buzzr the other day. It was on Wednesday when I was in the waiting room at the hospital, and I was watching some Password, and I gotta say it's a good show to watch, Password and Super Password, or whatever it's called. There's 2 versions of Password. One.
There's actually 3.
Oh.
Well, actually, let me see. Well, technically, there's like four. Well, technically, there's technically five. Technically.
Whoa. If we're talking about other countries or just in the US.
Just in the U.S.
Well, that's a first.
Because there's regular password, then there's password all stars, then you have password plus, and then you have super password, then you have $1 million password.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
heading to bed real soon, but I just
Okay.
want to make a little announcement too that a week from today on Discord, I'm not sure how it's going to be pronounced, how it's going to be set up on Discord, but Count Victor, you may be familiar with that name.
Not really.
Victor DeVale and I are going to be reacting to the Kids' Choice Awards next Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah, we've done it on the one of the forum chats online, but now we're doing it via Discord. So look out for that on Discord. We may share the link somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it's going to be a funny rant.
You can. Now, is this for YouTube as well?
No, I think it's just Discord, from what he told me. But we'll see. I'm gonna find it out anyway when I reach out to him. So.
Well, you can send me the link to that certain server when, if you want, when it gets there. But yeah, but I am that seems pretty interesting.
Yeah, and again, I'm looking forward to being a part of the Bubbling Five. It's the first time I ever hosted. I know the title itself. It's my first time hosting a program like this, so I'm looking forward to it. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm heading to bed, and plus my battery and my phone's almost about to die. So, have a good night. Thanks for inviting me, David.
You're welcome.
Yep, it's good to see you all.
Alright.
Yes.
Yep.
What the hell is my mask?
Your mask. Wait.
It's not on my stand here. It's usually. I don't know. Maybe it's.
Oh, what's he talking? Oh, he was saying something about his mask. Although, if you guys want to see a really cool mask, 1 second.
You can get lock-it-in masks too.
Yeah, but I got this custom Jeff Hardy mask on a Redbubble. I like it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you could do, Paige, is make Phenomenal One merch and get the mask with that, and just say Phenomenal One.
Well, I could, but I also don't want. But I don't want to be overly. I don't want to do too many like monetizing stuff right now. I think because I have the Rogue Energy sponsorship, which by the way, you can save 10% on your Rogue Energy purchase by using the code LiveUncut at checkout.
Yes.
I already have enough. I think I just want the sponsorship right now. I definitely do want to make some more merch. As time goes on, maybe like especially when LiveUncut season 3 kind of starts and gets that prepping, I'll probably do some more merch and all that other fun stuff. But right now, I'm kind of just chill with the merch and kind of chill down with it.
Yes.
Plus, look at how good this thing looks.
Yes.
Quality.
That was pretty cool. And now let's see how many subscribers I have right now. I'm currently at 525 subscribers. I thought I had a little bit more than that, but 525 subscribers is where I'm at right now. I want to thank all the people for subscribing to my channel. Now, when I'll get 600, only time will tell. I'm not in a rush to get that at the moment.
What are we laughing if David surpasses Charlie?
Yes.
That would
I
be.
want to.
We're gonna eat some jig chicken here. Watch it.
It's now dinner time with Danny. That should be your new Twitch talk show.
Oh hell no! I'm not gonna do that.
It could be like, "Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome to my kitchen for another
I
episode."
would never do a show from the kitchen like that. Someone, and I would never do like that one guy who does coffee with Chris.
Coffee with Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Lily. I'll just say that.
My pastor video from yesterday is already at 200 views.
Wow.
So if it gets like more views within the next 3 days, you should make it into a series. Because like I said before, popular videos, if we do more of them, they'll serve over time.
Well, yeah, like I said, Corrupt Pastors is definitely going to be a series. It's not going to be a regular series, but it's going to be a series.
A series like The Lounge in a way.
Yeah, and speaking of Lounge, probably tomorrow, after the long-awaited return to the Lounge, it never happened. Maybe it'll actually happen tomorrow. Only time will tell.
I should be able to tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think we ought to be able to lounge tomorrow.
Yes, and for those who are wondering what that show is, it's basically a chill stream series. But it's way better than General Jordy. I'll just say that.
It is. I'm sorry to say it. It's true.
I mean, I could probably do a chill streams like better than him, but not everybody could beat the knowledge. I'll just say that.
Yes.
The
thing is, like, chilling with Jordy, like it's all right. Although sometimes it's kind of just flat.
Oh,
it's a good thing to listen
overkill.
to if you can't sleep.
Like it's like it's a good chill. Like if you just need to relax with. But then sometimes he'll chat about stuff that like you can't really chill with. Like I don't know if you guys have noticed this.
Oh shit, my phone's not charging. What the fuck?
And I'm not trying to like say anything about the guy, but like there are times when he'll chat about stuff and it's like,
and he'll go crazy.
I don't think that in my mind I'm like, I don't think this is the place to talk about that. But
not when the cut is the best time for that. But those type of things, I'll just say.
Because the thing is if you're gonna do a chill show, you have to set the tone.
Yes.
You just have to.
And I'm planning to make my own chill stream series to grow my channel this summer. Once I get the Streamyard Pro, I might make a pilot. Once I figure out the name, like in May or something, like with the powered by Streamyard thing, and then once the series starts in the summer, I'll have the Streamyard Pro, and I'll just put more effort to the idea of the making.
I'm thrilled.
Because the thing is for Lounge, like I set the tone right at like when I hit the intro for the show, even though. That's a good intro. I'll just say that. Well, thank you. I made it myself. I made it myself in like 3 minutes or so. Shit. It really didn't take long. Like it didn't take like the intro, like the video itself didn't take long. The music, on the other hand, took about 30 minutes to an hour about to make. It really was a simple.
On the same day.
Yeah.
Did you use what's that app? Garbage Band or something?
Garage Band.
I don't have any Apple devices, so no.
I've messed with GarageBand a few times. It's cool.
I used GarageBand when I was in music tech in senior year, but
Yeah,
And,
it's a good way if you want to make your own music.
Yeah, poker music.
And I have a song. I have a song called Maple Jam on. I have a song called Maple Jam on there. If and I can send it to you guys if you want to hear it.
Is it
Sure.
an original?
Yeah.
Actually, you can put it on the stream if you want.
No. That would be make it public, and we wouldn't want people to steal Paige's thing.
Well, if we're talking over it, then that would be one thing. You know, but yeah, if you ever want to become like a like a person who makes albums, that app is a good way to start.
Like if you guys ever need like music for your intros, like just like let me know and I can probably come up with something.
Yes.
You could probably make game show music.
Oh, generic. Well, I found a few generic game show sounds on not from Paige, but on those like royalty-free production music websites.
Yeah, plus I would not want to make. I don't think I want to make game show music, mainly because there's one person who I think will always make the best game show music, and that is the one only Mr. Ed Cahill.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
And I would never want to try to be like him or ever do stuff in that genre. That is his genre and his genre only. No one can tell me otherwise.
Yep.
Yes.
But it's always good to have music like that. Speaking of polka music, there's one polka song you sent to me. It was about the late Hank Aaron.
Oh yes, the Hammer and Hank polka. That's right. I don't know if it was named after him specifically, but that's what it was called, the Hammer Hank polka.
Right? When did it came out?
19 in the 90s, I believe.
Okay, so probably it might named after him.
Actually, I have the album that that song came from. I'll show it to you right now if you want. Okay, it's
rest in peace. Rest in peace to Hank Aaron, who was one of the best baseball players of all time.
But yeah, I'm gonna send this sample. I'm gonna send the sample piece to you guys, and you guys can listen to it in your free time.
All right. That's cool. As we're waiting for
we gotta do this little by little.
Speaking of collections, Danny has a bunch of polka stuff, and Charlie has a bunch of Blu-rays. That's what it's like.
Yes. I maybe would do unboxings of these polka albums, but I'm not sure if anyone would watch.
You could do collection videos.
Oh, yeah. How fun would that be?
Yeah. I mean, I think Charlie does it all the time. I think.
Yes. Well, okay. We're going to show off the album here. The best of the Joe Fedorchak. That's Joe Fedorchak. He was a band leader in Youngstown, Ohio, and I don't know when he passed away. He passed away sometime in the last 20 years. But where the hell is it on here? Oh, there it is. Track number 1.
Well, I guess that CD sold a lot because it had that name.
Yeah, I guess so.
for actual baseball fans out there. Well, speaking of baseball, baseball is going on right now. Yeah. Well, the spring training, that is. And I hope Aaron Boone has a speedy recovery. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened to him, Aaron Boone. But all I'm gonna say is speedy recovery. Who is the manager of the Yankees? So I wish him a speedy recovery. And I wonder if the players get vaccinated. I'm not quite sure, but
I would imagine that they're at least eligible.
yeah,
Yeah, I think they should be eligible.
all sport players should be eligible,
Yeah.
Athletes, yeah.
especially sports like football and soccer. Well, if we're talking about the U.S., because football and soccer are two different sports, the NFL and the God, hold on, let me soccer, what is that we call it? The MLS. There we go.
Major League
MLS.
Soccer.
Yeah. Which they're not playing right now, which I kind of saw that the off season was coming soon after after the NFL season started to kick in, but not quite sure when they are coming back. The MLS, but I'll make sure to watch more of it. So I like all sports, except for wrestling. Well,
I like making fun of wrestling.
yeah, and I like to know their history, like for Might and Rave. I'll just put it that way, because I like to see what people like to get like the outcomes, the stories. The stories are interesting. I'll just say that. But
And hockey. Well, I'm not much of a hockey fan, and I don't. think,
not a hockey fan like Andrew.
Yes, and liking hockey isn't a personality trait, but
I like hockey as well, but there's a lot of brawls in hockey. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah.
Well, David, you should have seen how we were acting in St. Louis after the Blues won the Stanley Cup 2 years ago. Oh, it was so loud on the street. Everyone was whooping and hollering, and bells went off, sirens went off. It was.
Yeah, that
Wow.
happened when the Spurs won the 2014 finals. Everybody was going nuts, honking their
Yes.
horns. I'm just glad no one rioted.
A boxing person, I guess you say that's kind of like wrestling, but
No, he said bowling. Look,
oh, bowling. I thought you said boxing there, but
yeah, I like to bowl. I go bowling a couple times a year, and I wear my Charlie Sheen bowling T-shirt with you. If you see the photo, if you've seen the latest photo on my Instagram, you'll see that I'm wearing the Charlie Sheen bowling shirt specifically for the occasion.
I haven't been bowling over a year. Like seriously, I haven't went bowling over a year.
Well,
Like-
you should go bowling like with your parents sometime.
I want to, but I don't know if there's any bowling alleys open. That's the problem.
Oh well, you gotta find that out.
Yeah. Plus, the weather is not too great at the moment, so we might wait until the weather gets warm for me to do the more bowling. I know I'll be Andrew's butt in that game. I'll just say that. Same with. Have we ever played mini golf?
Yes.
Well, I'm actually pretty good at mini golf. I got hole in one a couple of times, and it's a very good sport to play mini golf. Basically, what that is totally different than golf. In mini golf, it's just go on the mini golf course, and you use like smaller golf clubs or whatever, and like the length between the star in the hole is not like golf, like the main golf. You will see the big difference if you ever get there. With speaking of golf, I hope Tiger Woods is recovering. Right, I hope he's doing okay. Tiger Woods, he recently got into a big accident, and I hope he has a speedy recovery as well. Tiger Woods, which is my favorite golf player of all time. Oh, there goes Danny.
No, I'm still here.
I know. Oh, you're just looking at Discord. Okay. Speaking of Discord, I am planning to do some stuff on Discord, and I want to what I call it. I want to do some more activities on there to help people out, and I want to get some games filming on there done on there as well, like the Moneyball page said. So hopefully we can work this out with that. Oh, speaking of, he just sent the MP3 file to me. Which I don't think I should play on here, but
Yeah, you can play it off there.
Alright. You can also put it on the music text channel on my server if you want to page. So everybody can see it.
I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll consider it.
But what's happening on your server page? Anything you're planning to do on there?
Not much. Maybe some stream. Some stream after parties in the near future.
We should do that.
I do want to bring back the after parties because those were.
Yes.
There probably will be an after party after the season. Definitely, there more than likely will be an after party after the season finale. We'll probably have an after party.
And then.
What were you saying, David?
I was saying more to come for season 3. Oh
yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get in touch with Tom and so I can get some nice summer colors for my logo.
You can also ask Dan as well. I think he can help you with that.
Oh yeah,
Dan
well Dan made
me.
me a new. Well, Dan made me. I'm not gonna say what he made me because I'm gonna let that be a surprise for season 3.
Oh boy. But
gotta keep it a surprise. We're gonna not go into further detail.
Oh yes. And I think now are we doing seasons for the Bumbling 5 priority program? I'm not quite sure if we are going to be doing seasons for that. It would be a good idea. I'm gonna ask about that if we should do seasons.
And you can get the entire first season on cassette tapes.
Only in your life, Danny. Only in your life. But if you want to do that for the Hand Me Out cast, go ahead.
I will. I may do that. That's the best part.
Well, actually, Hand Me Out cast doesn't have seasons, so.
Well, we'll make cassette copies of all the episodes.
Or just the episodes of 2020.
Yeah, sure.
Well, the main reason I do seasons is so that way the series can get like a much needed rest for a little bit, and that way I can just do other things.
Yeah, I think that's something.
Because don't get me wrong, like having a weekly show is cool, but sometimes it's tiring.
Yeah.
Because you have to do it. Because if you're doing a live show, you have to do it every week. Like there's no exceptions. Like you have to do it every week. And this season was originally supposed to be done. If I didn't get set back like twice, I think it was like twice or three times, this season would have been done by now. Fun or not, we would have been done.
Yeah.
But some setbacks happened, some stuff happened, and we ended up kind of going a little extra. So, oh well, but it happens from time to time. But like that's the thing with the weekly show is that you have to do it kind of every week, and it gets draining, and like it gets draining after a while. That's why like I like just doing like these like 10 episodes, like these 10 or 15 episode kind of a burst of episodes.
Yes.
So that way, like we get like a good amount of episodes for a night, because for a nice period of time, because you do it once a week. That's a long amount of like that's 10 weeks of content right there. Like that's a good enough amount of content for your channel to have something substantial for it.
Yeah, I honestly think the bubbling library program shouldn't have seasons. I think the variety program should definitely have seasons because think about it. We have Hammy Outcast going on. We have Raven Cut in the Dodge going on as well, and we have Joan with Jordy. Burkle Podcast is not going on right now, but that's
I'm pretty sure that's done for, to be honest.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying. So
I honestly hope it is, but
we have a lot of shows going on in our community, and I think for this type of live stream should have seasons. When you more think about it, because we have Hemi Outcast, we have Lavender Cut, we have Rate and Rave, we have Drew Jordy, and just a lot of Lavender Cut. We just have a lot of streams. And for the Bubbling 5 Forever program, which is supposed to air Saturdays, I think it should be seasons. So I'm gonna tell Abara about that. We should do it seasons. Like we should do 10 episodes each season. Because I think that's a good link right there for seasons. And not like 20, 25, 30. That's way too much for a season. So that's why I don't think. I don't know how many Outcasts could do seasons. I think it's been too late for that. For doing seasons for the Hammy Outcast. As for regular Rave, I know we're not doing seasons for that, which is kind of unfortunate. But
like there are times where like I just wish Ren Rave would just kind of like just be like, oh, let's take a break, guys.
I think we could do more breaks like in the summertime to BH, because think about it. People go on vacations during the summer like me, and maybe
not last summer.
Yeah, but I meant like as for this year, if we go on vacations this summer, like I'm planning to do that, maybe we could just have a break, because here's the thing, folks. If you're gonna continue doing episodes or not one of the guests is not on, you're being not consistent. And if the guest's not there, just postpone it. And if they're too busy, just end the show or something, or just just do something like that, depending on the show you're doing. But unless if you really want to do it, but it just doesn't look that good for the show. But because when you're doing shows, make sure it's consistent, and you'll get a lot of views. But I think this year we should take more breaks for Rent and Rave. Like especially during the summer. Like I'm gonna tell Brandon this, that if I'm ever going on vacation this summer, you guys should take a break, because just don't have a guest on like Rent and Rave 27 and the last episode, just take a week off, and I could go on my vacation. You can work on other projects. Plus, I'm on the calls as well, and I should give suggestions of my own, and not just Brandon Torn. But but as for Rate and Rave, I think it's still going strong. I think don't have me, Brandon, Andrew Chong on there. It fits. And as for my role, I get to be the guy who brings comedy and also fun entertainment. Andrew is doing his own thing. Brandon Chong doing the main roles. And
what I think about Rant and Rave is like, it's like it or not like it. I don't see it going away anytime soon.
Well, it's definitely not going away. Well, it's definitely not going away. But I definitely think that it. I think it does need some stepping up.
Yeah. Right, we got rid of the grade levels, thank God.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that needed. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, that needed to go.
Like seriously.
And then, but I know Brandon says his Brainbuster tees, whatever the hell merch is better. But Brandon, who has more sales?
You?
Yeah. Yes, of course. He's only made one sale, and that was Brandon Beauregard bought a Rent and Rave hat, and that was it. And I don't know if Brandon himself counts, because I know Brandon has a Rent and Rave shirt that he wears on the show. But I'm sorry, Brandon, Redbubble, I've made like for at least 40 sales. And yeah. Wow.
Well, I think Brandon Beauregard should get locked in.
Yes, he should. Since he was on it.
He should get locked in. Heck no.
A mask, you can get locked in masks, and then I wonder if anyone at Page's work when they see that notebook, kind of like, hey dude, that's a nice notebook. What's on it? He's like, oh, it's a logo for this podcast me and my friend host. Yeah, just check it out.
Or I'll probably, I might get a. I would have gotten a mask, but the thing was, my new job just gave me a mask, so I was like, oh, that's great. There goes that plan. Because I already have like 4 masks already, so I don't know if I want a 5th one. Although Danny's like, yes, you do. Yes,
no, I don't really care. You could. What if you got a mask with David's picture on it?
Oh heck no!
I'd be scared. I'd be scared.
With my permission, Danny, you may not do that. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, like I said, like I do think that R&R could use some stepping up, and I think it could use some competition. It could use something to kind of like boost itself up, because sometimes I feel like the show is getting a little complacent.
Yeah.
Like there are sometimes where it's like, okay, it's just another week, guys. Let's just continue on.
Especially the episodes that we don't have interviews. But I think the interviews should be like every other week thing or every weekday, because interviews is good. It's a good thing to get the viewers interested. But I think
they're gonna have a very special guest sometime in May if that happens. I'm
yes.
Gonna be surprised if that actually happens, but if it does, I'm gonna be so happy.
Paige, I'm gonna set this in the private chat. I think I don't even know about this, but I'll just put it here.
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yes, we're gonna have that guy on Rate and Rave in May. I'm gonna say
I wonder when he gets on this show, he's gonna take a look at you guys once, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell did I agree to?"
Yeah. Well,
and then I'll come on and he'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's Danny. I'm familiar with him at least." So, which is true. I mean, he commented on one of my Facebook statuses about a millionaire question. So,
just make sure you have your name, Danny Lewis.
Oh, of course.
So that way he'll know that. Oh, I remember you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that episode in May, which is coming up in a few months already.
Yes, and in 3 days,
David, you know it's in 3 days, don't you?
3 days from now.
Yeah, on the 9th.
Oh, that navigating is muck.
So I guess by then that person may get back online. You never know.
Oh boy. Well, I know we're not having. I know that's not gonna have that certain someone on Rick and Rave.
Oh.
I'll just put it in the private chat. There we go. I'll just put it right there.
Anyway.
Let's just say a watcher. That doesn't like 45.
Yeah, and I don't think they're in the place he's at. I don't know if they're gonna have a watch party of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yes, I want to talk about Celebrity Wheel of Fortune as well. So the season just ended for Wheel of Fortune, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. What are your guys' thoughts on it? I'll start with Paige.
I honestly enjoyed Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. If you heard our Lock It In review, I gave we all kind of agreed that it was an 8 out of 10, and I still stand by it. It was really good. It was more enjoyable than regular syndicated Wheel of Fortune, which is surprising to say. Which was kind of surprising to say, but they really did a good job with it. Pat and Vanna were much looser, and they were out of autopilot mode, which was just very glad to see. So overall, like if you can rewatch the series on Hulu, I would recommend if you can find the series on Hulu or find it online, I would recommend it. It's definitely it's the best Wheel has been in a while, and that's saying something.
Everybody's. I'm telling you, everybody's been asking for Celebrity Wheel of Fortune for quite some time.
It's even better than Mr. Garrison's Mega Fortune.
Mega Fortune. Well, I did like that show, but it has a whole bunch of history to it.
Yes, and Gary, if you're watching, which you're probably not, I hope that your poop problems get better or something.
Just watch both of us on the sofas if you want to watch Gary doing which is a good show, but they still add more segments to that. And also maybe some Q, but I wouldn't recommend Q&As, but maybe some, I don't know, some more game segments here and there. Just, do I have an idea for the Bumbling Fire program is or Trouble or something, I don't know. But I'll talk to him about that. But back to Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Yes, people have been asking for that Celebrity Wheel of Fortune for a long time, and I'm actually very happy it came out during the times we're in right now. And I'm just looking forward to hopefully it's getting renewed second season, which it could be sometime in 2020. I don't know about. I want to say 2022. But I just hope it gets renewed for Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. It's a good primetime special.
There's no reason it shouldn't get renewed. It was a ratings winner for that time slot, so there's no reason it shouldn't get renewed.
The ratings were good as Jeopardy when Alex Trebek was doing it. But I hope it gets renewed. And speaking of renewed, Price is Right. 50 years is coming up. Next season is right now 49.
48. Yeah, I think it's season.
Yeah, we're at season 49 right now. Yeah.
Yes, and that means, boy, coming in September, it'll be season 50, and let me tell you, it has come a half a century, if you can believe it, for a show going that long. For that, like since they started, and I'm very happy for them, and I hope for the 50th. This is a topic I actually had an idea for me to talk about, like, and then because I have so many ideas for their 50th anniversary special. Like they should have like a big documentary. They should have like of course some special guests, like maybe make the show a little bit longer than an hour. But
I know.
and make
I know a good Price is Right documentary. It's called Perfect Bid.
isn't that already taken?
Well, no, that's the name of the documentary. It's already out. You should watch it.
Yeah, there's Perfect Bid, and then there's also the True Hollywood Story of The Price is Right.
I never saw the True Hollywood.
You never saw that?
No, I saw the True Hollywood Story of Family Feud, but never Price.
Oh, look up True Hollywood Story of The Price is Right. There's also one on Wheel of Fortune. I don't know where that one is, but I know there's one on Wheel of Fortune as well.
Isn't there one on Hollywood Squares?
I don't know if there's one on Hollywood Squares. That one would be really interesting to watch.
Either that
But,
or there's one specifically about Paul Lynde.
But I know about the one on Feud, and I know about the one on Price because I've seen both of those.
And I believe those are on YouTube.
Yeah, they should be on YouTube because like the one on Price goes about to the time when Fremantle started to take it over.
Yeah. But I don't know if there is any Price Selected car stars. I don't think there is.
There's a Pressure Luck documentary. They made a documentary about Michael Larson.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the Larson documentary.
Yes, and that was pretty good.
And I've seen that, and it's very good documentary, and even there was another one where Todd Newton was on there, who was the host of Lemmy during that time. But speaking of Todd Newton, he's ready to get back into the game show business in depth. Besides just Price is Right Live, because Todd Newton is a very good host. I think he's underrated, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think Todd Newton, he's from St. Louis.
Todd is definitely very.
He doesn't live here anymore, of course.
Todd is very underrated, no doubt about it. The only thing is, you can only work if you have people to hire you. That's the only thing, which kind of sucks. But I'm pretty sure Todd could just insert himself into GSN. They'll probably give him a deal.
I think that should be another topic for logging in. Talk about Todd. I think
maybe I could book him. I'll book him for an interview. How would you like that?
Is he even on social media to get contacts with?
Well, I know his website has a contact form, but you'd have to go.
Yeah, and he has social media. And I also listened to his book.
Oh, I need to get that. Yes, I saw an Amazon listing for it. Yes, but
which one? The host is the most. The choice is yours.
The host. Yeah, the host one.
Oh yeah. And by the way, the host with this most also talks about a very spicy subject.
Well, don't tell me what it is. I want to be surprised.
You'll definitely be surprised, and you might get a laugh out of it. But
his website has a freaking booking manager or something you have to go through. So
submit an inquiry.
Submit an inquiry, yeah, and then we'll watch them email me back 3 months later. Hi, Danny. I'm not allowed to do any interviews, but thanks.
Just submit an inquiry.
Todd is actually one of my favorite game shows, believe it or not, because I see him Price is Right live. He does great there, and he's underrated, and like he's one of my favorites. And I think for like an episode, if me being on there ever happens, what I call it, the episode should be about the Arnold deal, Price is Right, 50th anniversary, and Tannen. I think that.
I think Tannen should get. Oh, have you guys heard of Cameo?
Oh, who hasn't?
Okay, well, there are some celebrities who I like on there. There's Gilbert Gottfried. There's Jerry Springer's on there now. If I got a cameo from Jerry Springer.
Oh God. Yeah, you should do that, definitely. I know Luke got a cameo from the voice of Barney.
Yes, and that's very impressive, I gotta say.
Even though YouTube wants to be a biatch about it and take it down, but.
Oh yeah, but I did a cameo on that too.
Well, yeah, Danny, definitely make that inquiry.
Yes. But
because if we can get that, that'll definitely get some ratings.
Yes.
And Danny, I want you to go in there. I want you to get me some ratings.
Oh well, speaking of ratings, if you watched the latest episode of Hosts at Home, Adam Marcel mentioned my name in one of the questions.
Is that a game show thing?
No, it's an interview series. It's like a podcast. You can look it up on YouTube and watch the latest one with Meredith Vieira.
Oh, he's talking about Hosts at Home. That's what he's talking about. And I like how I knew how it was just because he said Meredith Vieira. That's the only way I knew it was. I couldn't hear a thing he said. All I heard was Meredith Vieira. I'm like, okay, yeah, that was Hosts at Home. Okay, so yeah. But Jester knows what I'm talking about when I'm saying, now I want you to go in there and I want you to get me some ratings. Danny, this is a big moment for us, Danny.
2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, this has been going on for 2 hours, but Danny, this is a big moment for us. We get Todd Newton to be on our program. Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous.
Good. Don't be nervous. Behind that inquiry is sheer paradise.
Games of Fans Paradise.
Now, and this is our chance to be better than the Once Game Show Fans podcast. To be the new and improved Lock It In podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
Now,
yes.
I want you to go in there. I want you to get me some ratings. Then I'm going to throw you in the door, and you're going to fall down. Then I'm going to say, you idiot!
I wonder where he got that.
I did get a shout out from Marco Wahlberg by proxy one time.
Oh, David, you want to know where I got that from? Just look up. Let me see.
Is it anybody from your? Is it from your channel or something?
No, just look up XFL cheerleader. Like that's all I gotta look up, and that's like the first thing, and that's like one of the first things that comes up. Just look up XFL cheerleader.
Well, I think that is a good way to end it. And I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been a good stream, I think. We discussed a lot of topics. And I played, and since the stream has been successful, I am planning to do. I'm going to tell Jordan about this. I am going to a certain stream in the near future. That's all I'm going to say. But I won't give out any more information. Let's just say, wait. Just wait on your seat or whatever. And we will get there. But and if that goes successful, well, I plan to do streams like this more often. in the summer. Once I get the Streamyard Pro. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And just want to say good night and stay safe out there. And goodbye, everybody.
Good night.